Hey guys, welcome back to Jules' Happy Place. I thought I would open up with a shot of the mountains. I'm in Colorado Springs on a military base trying to do some gardening in this very unfamiliar climate to me. This last week and a half has proven to be very trying and difficult as we've had bouts of like really hot sun with torrential monsoon rains, and I've struggled with my plants and their health and just keeping them going in the right direction. If there are any people watching this video that would be able to give me some tips and some tricks, just based on maybe what you see going on with my plants, I would really appreciate it. So we're gonna get right to it. So this is where the peppers have been housed, and it is on my front porch, and it gets sun starting at about maybe 2, from like 2 till 8. It gets afternoon sun as the sun comes around and goes behind the mountain. And it also gets a little bit of morning sun from back over that way in the morning, but that morning sun only lasts for like maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and it casts over here. So these are the hot peppers right here. They're still doing pretty good. They're looking very healthy. They seem to be very hardy, actually, because when I tell you these plants have been through hell this past week and a half, it is insane. And you guys will see when we get to the orange bell peppers. So this is one orange bell pepper. I had to do quite a bit of pruning to this pepper, and also this pepper has been getting aphids on it, which I've been spraying them off with water and baking soda, 1 tablespoon of baking soda to a gallon of water. I just come out and look for them every morning, and then I hit the aphids off. So that's kind of been working. Okay, this one right here sustained some heat damage, and I also think that when I watered last 7 days ago or so, I think I had the hose or the spigot or whatever over it too long, and that this one plant of everything else in this box got way too much water, and this is the only leaf that I did not have to trim away due to just overwatering and it being flaccid and not coming back. The only reason why I have not yanked this out is because I see new growth, and I'm just the type that I'm gonna see something through all the way to the end. I'm gonna give it a chance, and so this new growth is giving me hope. And I tell you what, if I get just one pepper off of here, I will consider that a success. And then I have over here strawberries. They were like $1.50 at the local exchange. So on a whim, I just got it and threw it in here. They aren't producing any flowers or anything, but other than that, they seem happy and healthy, just kind of doing their thing, hanging out. I recently added jalapenos, and they're actually in their own container over here. And once again, the jalapenos seem to be doing pretty decently. I put them in this pot about a week ago, and I let them get morning. Sorry about that, guys. A phone call came through, but I let these jalapenos get morning sun in the yard, and so far they aren't flowering or anything, but I do see constant new growth every day, and so that looks pretty good. I did recently put some mulch in, and I also mulched around the peppers in this box. Now, my tomatoes, which I had to move to the back porch because they sustained a lot of heat damage from the afternoon sun. I had them, if you guys remember in a previous video, I had them sitting like in this area, and the sun would come around and it just like it browned them out so bad. And then once again, the one particular day when I watered, I don't know, I was heavy-handed, and like I overwatered them, and so there was just a lot of diebacking and yellow and black leaves. So I moved them to the back and I trimmed away all of the bad leaves. So let's go to the back and check on the tomatoes. Okay, so this is now where the tomatoes live. They live in the back of the house where we get morning, afternoon sun till about maybe from 7 till about 2, when then it's in the shade because of like this storage shed that's on the side of the house. So this is how bad off these tomatoes. Let me get out the shadow, guys. These tomatoes are. So I'm gonna come in. This one is not looking too bad. This is a bush variety determinate tomato, and it's still going strong. It did lose about 50% of the leaves. I just went in there and I cut away as much brown, dead, and yellow, and like instead of cutting whole stems, I trimmed it away, literally leaf by leaf, to leave as much leaf and green as I possibly can. So this one may do okay. This one right here lost a lot. This is one of the ones that sustained a great amount of heat damage from being in the front, and also I think it suffered from me giving it too much water also during that week. I'm hanging in there with this one because there is a very nice tomato back there and it seems to be doing fine. I don't really see a whole lot of new growth on here, so I'm thinking if I can possibly just harvest that one tomato that's hanging in there with me, then I'm gonna go ahead and yank this out and put in another plant. And then in the back there, that's another one, and this one hasn't put out any flowers or anything. It did sustain a lot of heat damage when it was on the front with that afternoon sun, and also I think some overwatering, so then I ended up with a little bit of a fungus issue. Once again, I went in and I trimmed back as much as I can, leaving as much healthy leafage as I can. I have not seen any new growth, but there are some flowers on there that are still closed. So I don't know, fingers crossed, and we will see. I recently got a bush cucumber right here, and this went into this pot around about last week. They're looking pretty good. I mulched around the pot and they have 2 or 3 true leaves on them. So I'm feeling hopeful about these cucumbers here. And then I also started in this upright planter some lettuce and some spinach, and for amusement I put some carrots in like this square right here on this side. Oh, as a matter of fact, I also stuck a couple of carrots in this particular section of this planter here, because one of the tomatoes, it was doing so terrible, I just yanked it out and I put a couple of carrot seeds in there. Like I said, I'm a novice gardener, and so I'm just really just trying different plants and vegetables and different things. Also, I did a half strength fertilizer feed with this fertilizer right here, to try to encourage the some leaf growth, because of the nitrogen, and also the liquid fertilizer apparently feeds right away and gets right in there. So we'll see what happens, but that's all that I have for you guys right now. I'll be back hopefully in about another week and a half with another video. Until then, this is Jewel from My Happy Place. See you guys later.